Alrighty, hello, welcome back to RogueTrader. I am your host, is that what I am? Flewt, and I am not joined by my partner Hemmy just at the moment, so we are going to take control of all of his characters. And apply, and then we're going to go have an explore. Oh, is that my little servitor bot? Hello, Hepafin. Rip Hemmy. Hemmy's poor tummy wasn't filled after Dindins. It was a very small Dindins. And so he's getting more food. Hello, Freaky. Did you get any snacks, Freaky? Servant, upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over in a low bow. Your ladyship, most honourable Shiloh von Valencius. The governor is waiting you in her office. Ooh, bread! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? I mean, it's my entourage, of course. Quiche for dinner, yum, Freaky. We fried up some dumplings. I feel like I'm about to be ambushed. This feels very uncomfortable. Hello, ma'am. What's with the weird shining bubble around you? What's going on? Vestenza Janus Vyat, a Baram of Coronas, is furiously swiping at a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded vox. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirts, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your ladyship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined. Okay, look, a reprehensible stunt. I thought firing at moving targets was part of the ceremony. You can stop, I'm not offended. I mean, I would like to know what had happened, but still. And the local fuss is of concern to me, but I am in urgent need of provisions. Look, your local fuss is of no concern to me. I'm in urgent need of provisions from Janus. Vestenza shares a glance with her companion, who is standing beside her. The companion casts a quick, frightened look at you, and hurriedly lowers her eyes. Oh dear. Vestenza sighs and throws up her hands. Oh, your ladyship. It would have given me great pleasure to immediately demonstrate the productive might of Janus to you, but there are some issues. Okay, what a weird change of topics. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. Who was it? I mean, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Look, what's happening here? Cheapers, uprisings everywhere. Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Gripping worms for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Vestenza shakes her head. And then it became apparent that what the administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society's leaders. Freaky, not the shot meant was the one at the very start of the fight. Oh, I see. Our sniper friend. Excuse me. Bad time to do a munch. They've already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and are now moved on to assassination attempts. It sounds like things are wildly out of control. In fact, every place we've visited, things are wildly out of control. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Okay, well look. One of your wardens helped us in battle. Who was it? You must be referring to... How do you pronounce that? Yrliet. Our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Yrliet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world, knows Yanis like the back of her hand, so she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I'm tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. Crimson, out of control must be chaos. Purge them all. Honestly, at this point, jeez. Jai leans forward curiously. Gaunt of frame and tall stature are features common even among Voidborn, my dear governor. That does not make them mutants. Then pray, whatever do you find so disagreeable about this Yrliet's appearance? Vistenza cringes from the memories. The strange movements, the strange looks, the abnormally large eyes, and such an unnaturally distorted face, the pointed ears. Jai raises an eyebrow meaningfully. Do I have news for you, Shireen? But it is for your ears only. I will tell you when we meet our mysterious new ally. If you wish to speak to Yrliet, you'll find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. So she's just an elf, and this lady's stupid. Wait. Juliet, if you pronounce J's as Y's, why not the other way around? If you can pronounce J's as Y's, sure, why not the other way around? You know what? I like that logic, Wayak. But in Latin, Yrliet is spelled with a Y. Crimson, I feel like you're pulling a leg. Yeah, Aldari, an elf. Can Yanis fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your ladyship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistic experts of the administratum are unable to guarantee stable tides when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging in a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Yanis, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Yanis does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your ladyship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. Dealing with the rebels is your direct responsibility. Well, she's doing a terrible job, and I need the resources. So, look. If there are no competent people to be found on Yanis, I shall have to handle this myself. I love that. Oh, this is very good. Oh, 6 is kind of spicy. I'll track down these elusive fugitives myself. As for you, Vistenza, you will not be permitted to fail again. Oh, wow. Crimson, ship like your ladyship. Your ladyship. That is very funny. Well, look, if there are no competent people to be found on Yanis, I shall have to handle this myself. I assure you, as soon as the pilots stop being so wary of the ports and workers no longer dread their next shifts in the field, Yanis will promptly reinstate all supply shipments. I'm immeasurably grateful for your help, your ladyship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Vistenza glances at the Vox. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might know something. No shit. And who's the person who did that you don't know, that I should go track down? Oh gosh. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak, removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on this planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Yrliet. I have no doubt she'll be delighted to share her knowledge of Yanis with your ladyship. Nod towards her companion. Who's this person standing next to you? Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
I present
back.
Hemmy's grilled cheese sandwiches. There you go.
Oh, they smell very good.
If you'd like to
Goodness.
try, you're welcome to.
A small nibble, but I'm quite full.
Yeah.
That looks most decadent. Very nice.
Yeah.
You put more work into that than I thought you would.
Several different kinds of cheeses toasted onto brioche with small amounts of ginger sauce applied and a little bit of ketchup on top.
Fancy. Is Hemmy eating red sandals? No, delicious looking pieces of toast with tomato sauce. Is it tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Oh. Freaking any less than 12 kinds of cheese, Hemmy, and I will be much disappointed.
I did not have access to 12.
No.
But if I did, I would have.
I'm sure you would have.
What are your thoughts?
Yummy. I'm glad we had some veggies earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But very yummy. Okay, who's this person standing next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Yanis. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time, Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Vistenza laughs and gives Amelia an encouraging nod. Amelia drops into a low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, RogueTrader. Okay, so we need to fix things here before Yanis can provide supplies. Shock and horror, there's an uprising.
No. What an original story point. I could have never seen it coming.
Okay, let's take our leave.
Here's where we put the Pikachu face in the
A surprise Pikachu
shot.
face. Goodness gracious,
It
just
pleases you, Sherry.
incompetency everywhere. Now, it amuses me greatly, but she thinks...
The dead crew who served on the blight-stricken ship have been deleted from Memorial Prayer Code. In view of their shameful non-resistance to defilement, martyr status is denied.
Who? What?
Pascal, what are you on about?
What the What? What are you talking about, bud? Okay, I will give you control of your people again.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome to keep it if you need.
I mean, not especially, unless you'd like me to control them while we run around.
Think those madmen don't count
Give me
as
my voice.
martyrs? Becoming a living patch on a ship captured by a demon. Could anyone devise a more horrible death? The thought turns my stomach.
Are they talking about something that hasn't happened yet?
I don't know.
I feel like we're so bugged that having them talking about an event that hasn't happened doesn't seem unreasonable. Because this is very confusing.
This one is much better if you'd like another bite.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Lovely Crimson Surge, hello. Flewt turned into a bird? What heresy is this? Are we the bad guys now? What?
I mean, to some people, probably. It is 40k. Everyone's a bad guy to someone.
Crimson Cantata local place used to do an amazing 5-cheese macaroni. They cooked it in a casserole dish with 4 cheeses, set it on the table in front of you, then cut a little moat in it to pour in molten cheese. Damn!
That's a lot of cheese.
That is a lot of cheese. That
I do a pretty adept
decadent.
mac and cheese. It's not great, but it's still pretty good. Definitely worth eating.
really good.
And honestly, I think there's only so many ways I could enjoy mac and cheese more than that before it just becomes another dish, which is a derivative of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like mac and cheese in bread. Is that mac and cheese or is that a sandwich? Does that make sense? Like, how much more can you do to those poor little macaronis before they're just a different dish? Do I get my sandwich back, or is that one yours? I don't mind if that one's yours. You just have to tell me.
Some of it's mine.
Okay, I'll keep eating mine then. I think I was just robbed. The most polite way possible.
Mac and cheese with bacon and a bit of barbecue sauce is the bomb. That does sound very good, Crimson. Consider a block of mac and cheese deep fried with a bit of onion. A block of
I'm
mac
also
and
not
cheese.
sure that's my thing. I'm not a big fan of deep frying in general.
I can't say that sounds
I lived in the
appealing.
land of deep fried people, so I'm not sure I particularly have a soft spot for deep frying anymore.
I'm sorry. Head empty. Toast and cheese.
Head empty, mouth full.
Oh, cool.
Do you like it?
Mm.
Let a little bit of ginger in there.
I
Give it a little
really
bit of
like the
snap.
ginger in there. Very good.
Nom nom nom.
Okay. There's something a little spicy.
Yeah. It's not the pepper. I didn't put that in there.
What is it?
It's the ginger sauce you got me. Remember?
Oh,
what the
you
ginger
mean
is.
the ginger hot sauce?
Well, yeah. In this amount, it's not really a hot sauce. The ginger sauce.
You said there was ginger sauce, and I assumed you just meant the paste of ginger.
No.
That explains so much. It is very nice, though. Okay, so as I was saying, our sniper friend who helped us out in that last fight is clearly Eldari, an space elf, whatever.
Oh.
But we talked to the governor, and she's like, "Oh yes, my cute little void-born friend."
Right.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. I like how Jai popped in there and kind of gave her the side eye and went, okay, I don't know about that one. I think I'm going to enjoy having Jai along with me. Oh, why are we doing weird
I
little
think I've also been replaced with Joy.
stutter steps?
Mutant friend was her words. Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds about right. Do you hear Axavan Goldino caught her husband with the servitors again? Gross.
Oh.
Gross.
That's
my
that's
gosh.
fucked up on a whole lot
On
of levels.
so many levels.
Wow.
Jeepers. Okay, I don't know why I'm stuttering around the world all of a sudden.
Speech impediment.
Rise to the top, or get
What?
left in the dust.
What is going on? Why are we so jittery? Grand sandwich theft. Beautiful. Thank you, Wyatt.
Very good.
Oh, excellent.
That'll rival GTA 6.
Okay, well, I think we just hit out.
Oh, I am also stuttering.
Yeah, what's happening here? Stanzas through there. Let's try loading out of here to the estate. See if that helps. Because I don't think I was like moving like that before. And I
You
don't.
definitely weren't. I was watching.
Yeah, I don't know if giving you control of characters changed things, or
Oh,
if
blame
me...
it on me. I see. Try to provide sandwich.
Yo.
Wow. The disrespect.
Oh, I'm sorry. The sandwich was wonderful, but distracting. You know, maybe the game got distracted.
I thought for sure you were about to say the sandwich was appreciated, but you weren't.
Hemmy, I wouldn't say that.
No, I know you wouldn't actually, but it's for some reason what my autocorrect went to.
Now, I really want to find Yrliet. Yrliet.
Why not your roulette? Why is my roulette better?
Because that is the name of the Aldari sniper.
Oh, I'm very glitched in a corner.
Oh no, this is... what happened?
I'm a little stuttery.
Me too. What on earth?
Did you relaunch it in between?
No, maybe I should. Okay, you know what?
I just don't know why this is happening.
No.
Other than having it paused for 15 minutes, nothing changed.
No. Very confused. Tell you what, I'm gonna kick you out.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Right.
And we'll try loading it. Oh,
Those
my
sandwiches were real freaking good.
Goodness. Yeah.
Man, I make good sandwiches.
Good job. You feeling a bit more full?
A bit.
A bit.
No.
Tell you what, while I get this reloaded, would you like to grab a banana
For you?
to share?
I don't want a banana. Do you want a banana?
Oh, okay. Well, if you...
I'll get you a banana.
No.
See, this is how Flewt politely asks for snacks. She goes, "Do you want snacks?" And then I end up getting snacks. She goes, "Thank you for the snacks. Now, what are you eating?"
It's not true.
It's absolutely true.
No. Only sometimes. Yeah.
Hello again, everyone.
Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Thank you.
They're a little green. Is that okay?
Yeah, all good. Okay. Let's launch this thing. Only sometimes you've heard that one before. Surely not, Crimson.
Theodora von Valencius. How come I get little character bios and you just get a screen?
I get character bios sometimes.
Do you? It must be random.
Yeah, it is. Banana?
Oh!
What?
It's like, well, I didn't see that you had opened it, so from my perspective, you were just handing me a whole banana, and I was like, but I got the banana. Why are you offering me the same banana? What kind of power move is this? Like, you're welcome for fetching you a banana.
Hemmy, go get me banana. Never mind, you have it.
After you've taken a small bite.
That confusion was the point. It wasn't deliberate, but it was very funny. Nom 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 nom. Okay, let's see if we can get this up and running again. Come on, loading bar. You can do it. Would you?
Huh? Oh.
Press a button.
I'm doing banana.
Nom nom nom.
Okay.
Always keep
We're
your
back in.
Oh, that's better. Okay. How weird.
It was weird.
How very, very strange.
Yeah, there we go.
Commerce. The governor's palace is opulent. The gilt finishes and plaster are updated regularly and frequently. It seems too frequently even for a building situated on the coast.
What the fuck does too frequently mean?
I don't know. For a building on the coast. Like, I feel like that probably needs frequent up...
I always
Yeah.
have a
Oh,
backup
hey,
plan.
there's another Frenchman.
Another Frenchman?
Vinzelix.
Oh, another tech priest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Draped in a red cloak, the Magos body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something in Techna lingua to the servo skull floating next to him, but at your approach he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your ladyship. Lex Mechanic Vinzelix. How may I serve you? Pascal and the Lex Mechanic exchange trills of binary greetings. The series of sounds issued by Vinzelix sounds much longer and more deferential than those of Pascal. How the fuck do we determine they're more differential? The fuck does binary mean in differential?
Probably body language, honestly.
I'm just imagining the beep boops from BB-8 in Star Wars.
The beep boops. Beep 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 boop 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 boop.
Yeah.
Beep boop boop boop. Beep boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Whimsical, not a word often associated with 40k. You would be correct. A whimsical machine, yeah. Sounds like static in 40k? Oh, how that's so much worse.
Yes, differential TV static.
Yes. I assume it comes through in body language. Okay, I love how he's like, yes, your ladyship, and then just immediately ignores me to talk to Pascal.
Anyway,
Yeah.
my people.
So, how are things with you and your fellows?
I misread that second option as tell me about Jesus.
So I know you don't believe in him, but... Okay, so how are things with you and your followers?
The current situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress on the prospects is assessed as encouraging.
Really? I thought things were falling apart and uprisings were happening.
The 40k universe is known for being encouraging all the time.
Okay, sure, yeah, as it's known to be. What do you do here?
The tech priest's mechanical voice comes from the speaker on his neck. By the order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum, in order to catalog agronomic data and analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium.
Very good. All for the Imperium.
Sorry, Benin. Be blessed, the tech brother. Your diligence and the diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order and bestows classification to knowledge. One of Pascal's mechadendrites lightly touches the Lex Mechanic's body. Ooh. Oh, Pascal. The tech priest bows respectfully in return, clearly enjoying this a little too much.
How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are on the planet?
Should we leave you two alone?
Yeah.
According to the data stored in my Cogitator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomats. The total number amounts to 253. Correction, based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units.
Okay, that's not too many.
No. Tell me about Jesus.
Okay, well, we'll speak later.
Oh, okay. As you wish.
Very good.
Pascal, touch me again.
Okay, we'll go leave you two alone.
Ooh, there's goods.
What the? Yeah, there are. Tech use, 100%.
Scrap.
Excellent.
It's done.
Ooh, Medicaid. Lovely. I like hearing Jai when I'm moving around the map.
Keep your
Oh,
wits
there's a
about you.
beach. Or water,
There's
at least.
water, wow.
Oh, that is some goopy looking water.
Yeah, well, I don't think this game's really set up to do intricate water graphics.
No.
Rise to the top.
Or movement,
get
or combat.
lost in the dust.
More just, the indication of water. Very nice. This place is beautiful. Oh, hey, it's Yrliet.
It's
gonna
my
save-
roulette? What?
Yrliet.
Is that actually a name? Oh my god,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yrliet.
You thought I was joking.
No, I didn't know what you were saying, really. I just kind of ignored it because I don't understand.
I see.
I've gotten
Yrliet
so
never
teased
greets
about my
you,
not
Elon
understanding.
Talk.
Yeah. Okay, she said Yrliet.
The
So-
bizarre creatures before you only vaguely resemble a typical human. An elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features. Every aspect of its appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you. Yrliet... Oh, she already said it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All good.
Would
Also,
you
that's
look at
not
this?
Ah!
Xenos.
Voice
I should
acting.
devour them, mingling with humans. Don't your lot think themselves above that? Anyway, it doesn't change the fact that it's a Xenos that's been cozying up to Viet, not a mutant.
Indeed. I think we had pieced
There
this
is
together.
fear in your words.
Oh, I
You
like
know
her
what I
voice.
am, and so I may no longer follow the shadowed path and must be direct.
Oh, Jay, what have you started? Is she gonna
My
start
soul
murdering?
is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Ooh, I'm intrigued. I will speak to you, Yrliet. Lanavis, but keep your hands where I can see them. I want to know what the Lilithan is?
Who?
She said I came here to protect the Lilithan,
Oh.
and I'm intrigued.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question.
don't know
Why
if you
have you
have.
sought me out?
I don't feel like we trust you.
No,
I don't think
no,
that's how
not.
that works.
That was a very immediate assumption of trust.
Like, what? I'm going to try that next time. Hi, I'm Hemmy. Good to meet you. Well, now that we trust each other, can I have some money?
Yeah.
Is that...
Now
I don't
that you
feel like
have
just 'cause
no
you
doubts
said it.
about me. Okay, so you're the governor's mysterious helper.
I am Ellen Tark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
It's true, you did do that.
You did indeed.
But it's more a question of why.
Why? Indeed. Shadow of doubt still very present. We're best buds. Agreed, Crimson. Agreed. Let's see. Okay.
I mean, I want so much more information, but I'm willing to trust her if she just tells us the truth.
Yeah, same. So why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
Okay.
Okay, why? Why? How
Yeah,
did you...
Surely humans aren't a benefit to the planet, right?
Right.
Like, why are you helping them?
Yeah, I'm intrigued, and none of these are really the questions I want to be asking.
No, I don't
Let's-
give a shit about the uprising right now.
Well, I do, but not with her.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
How do you come to be on Janus?
That's a good question.
The world you call Janus
Oh,
was
Janus,
once
never mind.
created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
Was once
Right.
created by the will of my kin.
Ooh.
So... Okay. But she's assisting the humans in staying there.
Ah.
Why did you call me an Ellentalk?
Because that is what you are. Ellentalk means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
That's a lot to put on me. I mean, probably
is.
you're not wrong. However, that can't be your introduction to everyone, girl.
Right? Like, is that how you treat everyone who arrives in a spaceship?
I call you this because I don't know you. Will you solve all my problems? What? No. What? I don't know
Indeed.
who you are yet. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Crimson, exactly. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering and inflict the proper amount of necessary suffering.
There's a quota.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you want some of this?
No.
Okay. I may have tied my headphone cable into knots.
Oh no, how could that have happened?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
Oh, yeah, did
let's
it.
see. Good job. Do you know who's behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Yeah.
Okay, gee, thanks.
You don't say.
Do you...
In other news, water is wet.
What do you know about the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
This is the least helpful Q&A I've ever been a part of.
Really? Awareness test succeeded, though.
Yrlet's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully.
She sure is. Oh, there we go. Your
Almost
answers are not very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are not asking for help, Ellen Tark.
What?
You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know.
I mean,
A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me. since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me.
Anything about what?
Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
About what?
We come back with just the best restaurant recommendations.
Right. She's like, ask the people of this place. Okay.
I want to like her because she's a crazy space elf, and that earns me huge brownie points. But, God, she's annoying. She's giving big Shadowheart vibes.
She's not giving Shadowheart vibes at all.
She is. She's helped me and pursue my interests. I don't give a shit about you.
Beating around the bush a little bit. If you want, you can join me. None of the locals would dare to look askance at you in the Rogue Trader's presence.
That's a good point.
So be it. I will go with you.
Oh, what are we kicking out?
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
Okay, this is the question. Who are we? Oh.
Yrliet is a Xenos, one of the Asyriani?
Yeah.
She is a ranger who follows the path of the outcast, and her skills in ranged combat are without equal. Yrliet does not use human weapons and can wear either a Eldari armor or, if she learns the required feature, Drukari armor. Yrliet's unique ability instantly ends her turn. However, at the start of her next turn, she will make an attack that always hits its target.
Sick.
That's good if she only has like 1 AP left or something.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. Hippofang, you want Karlach vibes. We haven't really met Karlach vibes.
No. Karlach vibes are quite unique in the gaming space.
Really are. I think that's why she was so refreshing, honestly.
A woman character who's actually confident and competent.
Yeah.
Couldn't possibly.
But also, you know, not all hard ass. She's enthusiastic and happy and generally quite
knows who she is and is
good
comfortable
person.
with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool.
Very cool. Crimson, honestly, after so many RPGs that are about bands of friends thrown together by fate, it's refreshing to have an actual retinue, all of whom indisputably work for you. It is quite nice, honestly. It makes you feel like it makes sense that you're in charge and making all the decisions, right? Whereas often I feel in RPGs, not that it's I think it is an unfortunate byproduct of RPGs, but often I go, why am I in charge? Like, I'm surrounded by friends or a party that are very competent, often have their own desires, and it's like, why are they following me? Whereas in this, it's very obvious, and it kind of resolves that slight mental dilemma. Frankie, golden retriever / dommy mommy. Yes, exactly. That's a good description of Karlach. Why are you looking put out by that?
Nothing.
Okay. So I'm intrigued. Now, do we want to leave Pascal behind for her?
I think Adira. She's just constantly a problem.
Adira is a bit bugged. I think I agree. I think we'll have to leave
Unfortunately,
Adira
like,
behind.
it shouldn't be the case.
No.
She should be front and center, but she's just broken.
I agree completely.
Wait, what? Oh, there she is. Yeah. Sorry. I thought she'd be at the bottom, like, to put in, but no, she's at the top. That's
Yeah, it looks
confusing.
like she's locked in now. This is clearly story quest
Which
stuff.
I approve of.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, interesting. She starts at 15, so we're over-leveled for this.
Yeah, well, I suppose
Presumably.
so, possibly.
Why don't
Or
you give
it's
her a
just
level
so
up?
that, so she was an operative, which means she kind of replaces Adira quite nicely.
Yeah.
And then, I think you look after her because she's replacing Pascal.
No, she's replacing Adira.
Sorry, Adira. She's replacing Adira. Yeah.
I'm happy to, but if you'd rather, I think it'd be more interesting.
If I'm looking after her, but then who are you taking from my team?
I think I'll either take Cassia from you or I'll take the new girl. But I think just for benefit of stream, the new girl might be better for you. I don't mind though.
Let's see. So, we could... I mean, she could go operative bounty hunter exactly the way Adira is and kind of...
Fill the gap.
Yeah, fill the gap. It means it's easier.
Yeah.
But she could also go assassin, which I think is kind of interesting. But assassin, she looks like a sniper.
Yeah. I think bounty hunter is more appropriate for her.
Yeah. Tell you what, let's read through her abilities quickly.
Can you ever truly be over-leveled for crushing the forces of chaos? Crimson, that's a good question.
Deep, insightful.
I've never considered it. I'm
Stimulating.
usually the forces of chaos.
This is very very true. Frankie says they taught you about 8,452 different types of fertilizer. Damn agri-worlders. Assassin snipers are a thing. Yes, I'm sure they are. We just have to build it properly. And I would like to try assassin. We don't have anyone who's an assassin.
Give it a go. I think if you want to take her assassin, I'd rather you take her, just because assassin sounds like it has a lot going on.
Okay, let's see. So she's got all the usual operative stuff. Analyze enemies, expose weaknesses, dismantling attack. Then she's got precise attack. For the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, that target's cover efficiency will be reduced. This attack will have an additional chance to hit. She's also got perfect spot. In my sights, Yrliet's attack against the target at the start of her next turn cannot miss, which is very cool.
It only costs 1 AP, so presumably you could shoot, do a thing, and then just have a shot next turn that never misses.
Presumably, right?
Sounds awesome.
Also, if Hemmy takes Cassia, you have an officer each. That's very true, Freaky.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a
Plus,
bad idea.
Cassia works well with my Psyker boys.
Yeah, you can kind of control how that works.
Yeah.
Sure, we can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So she's obviously...
I will absolutely be voicing Cassia as, like, Southern California cheerleader girl.
No, that's not at all how she is.
That is such the vibes that she gives off. Sheltered, don't know shit, judgmental cheerleader girl.
Yeah, okay. We've also got Sharpshooter. If the operative has not moved this turn, they gain +6 ballistic skill and +1 for every 1 damage for every 5 cells between them and the target. Oh, is she going to just be a much better sniper than me? That's going to be depressing.
You could just move to, like, assault rifles and still make use of all that accuracy and stuff.
Yeah.
Be more kind of mid-range, though.
Yeah, but sniper rifles are fun.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
but that might be the realm of her.
Yeah. If the operative attacks a target affected by an exploit from a distance of 9 cells or further, that attack deals 15% damage.
Damn.
Jeez. Can I kick Shiloh off the team? Whenever the operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, that attack deals 16% more damage.
You could just
Holy
respec
shit.
you, right?
I mean, I could respec me, yeah. We could go something like Plasma or Melter.
Yeah, Plasma could be great.
But also, do we want her in our team 24/7?
I mean, I'm all in on that. Crazy
Sure,
Elf
if
Lady
we
is
can't-
much more fun than just boring Zealot Lady.
Yeah, but it's more if we can't see that Idara's being fixed.
Oh, yeah, well, I'd rather kick Pascal off the team than a Crazy Elf Lady. I know we don't know her yet, but just
that's
by theme and interest.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, dismantling attack also intimidates all enemy. Okay, I don't really care about dismantling attack stuff. Insightful precision, precise attacks grant the operative a bonus to perception. If the target of analyzed enemies has 2 or more exploits, that target suffers an additional exploit. Jeepers, origin talents, children of the Assyrian. The Eldari are supernaturally agile and can advance their agility, perception, and awareness skills regardless of their class. They also gain extra dodge chance and initiative. Weapon proficiency, swift movements, very nice. I like that our new characters are coming with swift movements, that's great. Enemies suffer -20% penalty to dodge against las weapon attacks. Fascinating. Swift sights, in my sights only cost 1 AP. Craft World Kaduric? What does that do for us? Asurani Outcast. I think that's just her background stuff. And Eldari equipment. Okay. I think it would be interesting to make her a bounty hunter. Sorry, not a bounty hunter, an assassin. In which case she gets Seek the Opening, which is a... Does it cost an AP? We'll find out is what we will do. Then we can take... Would you like to come over, or are you chilling there?
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's a delay on what you're looking at from this one.
Makes sense. Death Whisper. The assassin makes an attack that does not count towards the limit of attacks this turn. and does not block the assassin's movement, but deals only 25% of base damage. If the attack is successful, the target suffers a hemorrhage. At the beginning of their turns, they suffer rendering damage that ignores armor and deflection. Pretty neat. Elusive shadow. Assassins can move through enemies. I feel like that's more for melee. Attacks deal plus 10% damage. Wait, what?
Kaino.
Kaino, hello. You really
Kaino,
have
that's just because you
strength.
want me to see me all sweet and covered in sticky.
Oh my. I'm sorry, should I leave?
I'm busy. I'm sipping.
For 1 round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target for enemy attacks and gains the elusive effect. Okay, so it's for 1 round, but it is 1 AP. Extra damage, agility, perception. Poised to strike, assassin makes an enemy suffer minus percentage armor and deflection until the end of the assassin's turn. That sounds pretty good. If there's only 1 enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains dodge. If there are no enemies adjacent, they gain greater perception and int. Dodge reduction until the end of their turn. I think that sounds pretty good. I do like that Death Whisper has 0 AP cost. Dance Macabre dashes in a straight line. If the assassin hasn't dashed through any enemies at the end of their turn, they gain cover efficiency. It's like Dash, but worse. Killing Edge, the assassin attacks and grants 40% dodge to the target for this attack. Wait, what? The assassin attacks, grants 40% dodge to the target for this attack. If the attack hits, it deals an additional lethality divided by 7 damage.
That seems quite good for a target that's huge and beefy that has, like, no dodge chance. So you're always going to hit it, but you just need a little bit more damage.
It's more of a risk, it sounds like. It sounds like you take a risk to deal a bunch more damage.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a huge fan of. Fainting attack, the assassin's next single target attack will have minus 50% armor penetration penalty, with a minimum of 0 armor penetration and plus 10 lethality. If it's a ranged attack, its target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3-cell range with no adjacent cover. I like Death Whisper the most of all of these, to be honest. Makes an attack that does not count towards the attack limits, but it's at 25% base damage. I think that's fine. That seems really nice.
It's great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Because if base damage is 30... that's still a solid, 6 damage, whatever it ends up being.
An additional little free, 10 damage. Seems fine. I don't know if it's free, actually. The attack probably still costs AP. But...
well, yeah, but it's still another attack.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. Okay, let's go down and see what her unique stuff is. Prescient sight? In my sights grants additional dodge reduction equal to ballistic percent skill. I do think that sounds good.
Now, I have a question for you. Now that we've picked up Elf Lady and had a quick look at her stuff, do you want to keep going?
I think that's a good point to wrap up.
Yeah?
Yeah?
It's up to you.
What do you think?
I think it's up to you.
Because it's getting a little late.
It is getting a little late.
And we did say we'd do it just a short one after dinner. Yeah.
But, I mean, if you want to keep going...
yeah, I think we pick it up tomorrow and...
sounds good.
See how it goes.
Sounds good.
Prescient. Thank you, Freaky. Then we've got Penetrating Sight. In my sights adds additional armor penetration equal to perception. I do like the sound of that. She's obviously got Swift Sight. Okay, so those are her 2 unique ones. Prescient Sight, I like the dodge reduction. Let's see what she gets as part of Assassin. Create an opening if an enemy suffers a critical hit from one of the assassin's allies. At the start of the assassin's turn, a new opening is created on the enemy on whichever side is closest to the assassin. That sounds good if she's following up from a Shiloh crit, but it doesn't really count for anything else. Inevitable Innovation. Each use of aim for the openings on the same target reduces the target's dodge and dodge reduction by 10%. That sounds pretty great. An eye for the unscathed. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, they gain plus 20% dodge and dodge reduction against the enemy's attacks. Yeah, that's nice, but as a sniper, I don't think that matters as much. Professional acumen. Every turn, the first use of an assassin ability costs 0 AP. Cool. That'll be great once we actually get abilities that cost AP. Gosh, perfect opening. Assassin deals plus lethality chance to... gains plus lethality chance to deal 5% of target's max wounds more damage to an opening. What is lethality? The specific assassin parameter that is equal to dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher. Huh. So she's at 100% dodge. Does that mean she's got a 100% chance to deal 5% of the target's max wounds more damage? Because that seems pretty cool. Seems pretty great. And then Bringer of Doom. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy with a single target attack, this attack reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10%. That's also pretty good. What's deadly calculation? Every 10 damage dealt by an assassin's attack, that attack also deals plus 1 direct damage to the same target.
What?
That sounds pretty good.
Why not just say do more damage? Why word it so weird?
If you do more damage, you do more damage. This is essentially what that ability is.
But why not just say does 10% more damage?
'Cause
That's what it does. For every 10 damage you do 1 more damage. That's you do 10% more damage.
I guess it's a little
Maybe
less
it counts
than 10%
as like a separate
more.
hit?
Yeah.
Or like non-deflectable damage?
It is direct damage, cannot be reduced by the target's
Yeah, so I
parameter.
guess it's... If you would have done 80 and it's reduced down to 40, you still do an extra 8? Maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Hard to tell.
Killing spree. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, the assassin's damage is increased by a percentage until the end of combat. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds really good. Lethality heightens whenever the assassin deals 5 or more direct damage to an enemy with a single attack. The assassin gains plus 10 lethality until the end of combat. Oh my goodness. Gracious me. There's a lot of good stuff here. I like the sound of Killing Spree.
Maybe we read it ahead of tomorrow's thing and like read it during the going live soon thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. There's a lot of really good stuff here.
Not because I don't think it's interesting, just there's so many to go through that we'll be here for another 45 minutes if we're just reading them.
There really are. Whenever the assassin hits a target with an attack that has 100 lethality or greater for the first time in a round, the assassin immediately regains the AP spent?
What? That feels very strong. Wait, whenever the assassin hits
a target with an attack that has 100 lethality or greater.
What is lethality?
Frankie, I need your help.
Frankie?
Lethality, it said, was the specific assassin parameter equal to dodge or dodge reduction. My dodge is at 100% for her. So,
but, when the target has 100 lethality, not when you have, right? Isn't that what that said?
Yes. But why would a target have lethality?
I don't know. They have dodge chance.
Oh, maybe... Wait. Maybe the parameter is the enemy's dodge chance?
I don't know.
I do me a confused.
Yeah.
With your dodge, yes, it's guaranteed.
It's weird in the phrasing of that ability because it's unclear if that means the enemy's lethality or when you hit an enemy while having that amount of lethality yourself. It feels kind of open to interpretation.
Sounds like it's the attack with the lethality, not the target. That's what I would assume. But
Yeah.
the wording is very strange. Which one was I just looking at? Was that Killing Spree?
I haven't been paying attention to the titles.
Ah.
There's so many.
Which one was it? It was like Killing Spree or something.
Oh.
I've lost it. Outsmart, seize the advantage. Mortally effective? Yeah, that seems wild. What do you mean look at lethality again? I've been looking at lethality. I'm gonna try mortally effective. I really hope this works as assumed. I love how all the assassin abilities are just do more damage. Do more damage in this way, do more damage in this way, do more damage in this way. Which is interesting. To summary, okay. I'm going to be so depressed if she ends up being a much more effective character than my own character. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, she's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
But, you know, I'm struggling. I know I kind of went straight down the middle in terms of builds that I was thinking of for my character. Which, you know, means she's a bit more of an all-rounder-ish. But so far she's had a niche.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay, now what is the sniper rifle that Yrliet has? 18 to 21 damage, so it's not bad. It's not like wildly better than Shiloh's. Dodge reduction 30, additional hit chance 20% is quite good. Is there anything else on there? Laser weapons, oh, it's a laser weapon. Are effective against targets in cover and targets with high dodge. Okay, so it is a bit better than Shiloh's, but not by miles.
Sorry, I was moving my character and he went on a fucking tirade. You must follow me, for the fate of the Imperium lies in my hands. As a warp sensitive. Shut up. Just stop talking.
I see.
No one was talking to you.
Oh, wait, this is interesting.
Oh, she's pretty.
She is cool, isn't she?
Yeah, I like her.
But she actually can't use, like, any normal weapons.
Oh, she only has Xeno's proficiency.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly we don't
that's
have a
fine.
lot of use for them now. It kind of feels interesting to go, that's a Xeno's weapon, that's obviously for her, let's see what we can do with it.
Yeah.
Or armor, or whatever.
Armor especially.
Yeah, I think we keep
That's
her.
kind of neat. Let's keep her. Let's see how things go.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Awesome. All right, well, that was very neat. We'll find out what her shtick actually is next time.
Yeah. To be perfectly honest with you, the more
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
the more I think I'm okay with Adira getting out of there, because I have so infrequent access to more fire abilities, I might as well just take the Psychic Scream
Yeah.
and just have Hemmy be doing big damage too sometimes.
It's not a bad idea.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Hopefully. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look. Hemmy, archetypes. When do you get your next... Oh my goodness, it's miles away. You will be level 20 by the time you can choose another fire ability. So you should have access then
Well,
to...
not only that,
some
but
of the
I
cooler
also
ones.
need to have taken Psycho level 2, and we don't know that it's going to allow me to do that yet, because it didn't last time.
Oh, let's see. Talents? Yeah.
Well, it's in there, but remember
It
what
is.
happened is I couldn't
I do
select
remember
it.
that. But it should... I reckon it should work.
It should,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Crimson, thank you very much for being here. It's been a blast. Another little bit of a later stream. I had wanted to do a very long stream today, but we didn't have great internet.
Yeah. I'm actually glad it held out, because it was going on and off for quite a while.
Really glad it
So
held out.
It was having a moment.
It really was. So, you know, unfortunate, but I still had a really good time today. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. At level 20, you should be able to. Yes, yeah. But what happened last time, Freaky, is I got to level 10 and couldn't take Psi Rating 1. I should have been able to. Another Psyker in our party could, Heinrichs, and mine was just glitched.
Just bugged. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. That would be...
Very uncommon in RogueTrader.
Wildly
It's been working so well so far.
It has, exactly. What? I mean, okay, look, we are bugged to all hell, it would seem. But it's holding together.
It's, yeah. It's an experience.
It is. And I'm looking forward to finding out what's actually going on with this place.
Yeah.
The way Yrliet is speaking honestly makes me think that maybe it's something a little more interesting than just another rebel uprising.
Personally,
Yeah.
I think that she's a native of the world. Like, this is her planet.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the people kind of rising up are doing so for a more prescient reason than just, the Imperium shit.
Yeah, because it seemed like she was being very careful and evasive about how she was answering.
Sorry.
And then...
I said prescient. It's just because we've been talking about that word. Prudent is what I mean.
Prudent. Okay, makes sense. Crimson and Owlcat game having bugs? I'm shocked.
She's from a craft world, not this one.
Okay.
Maybe she crafted the world.
Maybe she crafted the world. She did say her people were native here or something.
Oh, yeah. She said, I have a more right to be here than you.
Something like that. Yeah, but it seemed like she was being very political about her answers. And the way she's like, okay, well, you speak to people, find out what's going on, makes me think there's something else. And I'm intrigued. I'm hoping that's the case. If not, oh well. But looking forward to finding out what's going on. With that said, I think we will just wrap it up there. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is, whatever your time zone. Stay safe and healthy. We will most likely be back tomorrow, but I will let you know on Discord. Sorry there wasn't a notification earlier. I just wasn't sure if stream was going to be working today.
No, bit of a weird one. Should be more stable tomorrow.
Exactly. Anyway, with that said, until next time, I've been Flewt.
I've been eating sandwich.
And you've been fantastic. Bye-bye.
Nighty-night. Bye, everyone.